Hi everyone, my name is Shmuel Reichman. Just to introduce myself, I am a lucky husband, an inspirational speaker, I'm a writer, I'm a relationship coach, and I'm in Smicha, and I am privileged and honored to be partnering up with Partners and Shidduchim and bringing you this inspiring, deep, and yet practical video series where we're going to be developing some of the most fundamental Jewish principles and concepts when it comes to Jewish relationships, marriage, and dating. Before we begin, for those of you who aren't as familiar with Partners in Shidduchim, it's an organization that is revolutionizing the Shidduch world. And trust me, I can relate to all the questions and issues you have when it comes to dating. One of the biggest problems people have in the dating world is endless waiting. Just waiting forever for someone else to come up with a good idea for you, especially for girls. So Partners in Shidduchim is a global Shomer Shabbos Shidduch database where once you apply and get accepted and vetted, you yourself or your family and friends can use the searching tools to find exactly the kind of person you're looking for. You don't need to wait for a shadchan to think of an idea for you. You yourself or those closest to you can choose who you want to go out with, and once you create your profile, people like you can reach out and see if you're interested too. This week's topic, our first topic, is when should you start dating? Many people jump at the opportunity to start dating. It's so exciting. It's new, it's an adventure, you're going to try to find your bashert, but all too often, people rush into dating without ever asking the most fundamental and most important question, am I ready? Am I ready to commit the rest of my life to someone? Am I ready to build a deep, loving, and giving relationship? So how do you know if you're ready? How do you know? One of the most fundamental questions you need to ask yourself is, did I really develop myself to the extent that I know who I am? That I know what I want in life? That I know the direction I'm heading in? That I know who I'm trying to become? As Moshe Shapiro used to say, if you aren't fully developed inside, you'll end up becoming a mirror in your relationship. You'll end up reflecting everything that they are, their values, their opinions, their beliefs. And therefore, the first step to a real relationship is to develop yourself, to find yourself, to really understand who you are, and then you can begin to date. And while this sounds inspiring, this is based off of a much deeper Jewish principle. The Gemara in Bab Metzia famously says on Daf Samach Beis Amud Aleph, it brings Rabbi Akiva's famous principle, the Chayecha Kodmin, that you can save your own life as opposed to saving someone else's life. And this seems to be a contradiction because Rabbi Akiva is famous for his other famous principle, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, that you should love someone else like yourself. And it seems to be a contradiction. If you really love someone like yourself, why are you saving yourself? Shouldn't you save them? So what's the deeper meaning here? The answer is that it's a two-stage process. True love comes from giving. It comes from giving yourself to another person, your time, your energy, your love, your ideas, your values, your passion, your inner world, the parts of yourself that you've never shown anyone else, the things that no one else knows about you. It's fully giving yourself to someone. And you can only give that which you already have. For example, it might be nice if you want to give tzedakah, but if you don't have any money, it might say, like, I want to give $1 million for tzedakah. If you don't have any money, it doesn't really do much good. It might be nice to say, I want to be a role model, I want to teach people. But if you don't know anything, if you don't have anything to give, it doesn't mean as much. The same is true about relationships. If you want to give yourself to someone, if you want to build genuine love, genuine connection, you have to first have something to give. Only through Chayecha Kodmin, only through first working on ourselves, can we then truly fulfill V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. This is why the Gemara in Kedushin connects V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha to marriage, because the greatest paradigm, the greatest example of truly loving someone like yourself, of truly giving yourself to someone, is marriage. But you can only do that after Chayecha Kodmin. And we can bring this into our own lives. We have to really be focusing on how are we going to work on ourselves? How are we going to be working on our midos? We have to feed our minds, constantly be learning, working on our midos, working on our relationship with Hashem. We have to really understand this beautiful concept that everything we invest into ourselves, we can then give into our relationships. And we should set aside time each day to really say, am I growing? Am I investing in myself? Am I becoming something more? And my hope is that we're inspired to really invest in ourselves, to understand the deeper meaning of Chayacha Kodmin, and to prepare ourselves for genuine loving relationships. Because this idea applies equally if you're getting ready to date, if you're already dating, if you're in a relationship, if you're married. I mean, my wife and I discuss this all the time with each other, that marriage is a constant process of individual and shared growth. It doesn't stop once you get married. We'll save this topic for later, but life is a constant process of growing yourself and investing that into others, into relationships, into building something deeper. So I look forward to learning and growing with you in the future. This is the first of hopefully many videos. And if you would like personalized relationship coaching, feel free to reach out. You can message me. The first session is always free. We'll basically talk about your goals and what you're looking for, and we'll help create a personalized strategy and how to achieve it. If you'd like to receive weekly inspirational Parsha videos and more, Torah content, articles, audios, you can sign up for my inspirational WhatsApp group. It's free. The link should be attached. And I look forward to growing with you. I look forward to helping both you and myself continue to think about how to build ideal Torah Jewish relationships.